So I tried and I was failing miserably, and I was just really down on myself. I didn't see the opportunities at West Point. I didn't see the challenges. I got absorbed by it and thought I was just failing and failing and failing. To the point, one day at practice for skydiving, when you jump out, there's two chutes. There's a reserve chute that's packed by a master rigger, and then there's your main that you pack. So if you had a bad pack job and you put a pull and it doesn't open up, well then you can deploy your reserve and you still hit, basically. Now if you were to jump out and you hit your head on the wind and you go unconscious and you're falling dead to the earth, there's a little computer thing called a cypress on top of your reserve that reads how fast you're falling. And if you fall at a certain speed and you go through a certain ceiling, you know, it fires your reserve automatically. So I was at a state of depression and denial and loss. You know, very lost, and so I jumped out, put my hands in the air, and I didn't pull anything. I go, let's see if this thing works, and if it doesn't work, I'm okay with it. And I fell. I looked at it on my altimeter. It's supposed to fire around 1,000 feet. The cypress for your reserve. I bled right through 1,000. I was like 800, maybe 700 feet, and I was like, yeah, I didn't do anything. I just looked down, and I said, no longer have any problems. You know, that's how low I was. And then I felt this pull, and it fired my reserve. The coaches came running up, like, what happened? Did it not be open? What happened? What? I made up some story, man. I was too embarrassed to tell them the truth that, you know, that I created this. As soon as I landed, I was like, the air smelled different. I felt like I had a second chance for some reason. There was a purpose for me to keep going on. I started looking at the struggle, saying if I don't want to do this anymore, I can always walk away. But before I walk away, let me leave my best effort forward. Let me really give it a balanced effort here. And so if I do walk away, I leave everything here so I don't have any piece of me left here to look back on and wonder, well, could I have done better? I didn't want to wonder if. So I went back that next evening after practice. Totally different mentality, totally different way at looking at it. Same situation, same problem, same stress, same crazy schedule, but the way I saw it was different. And then I soared and exceeded and excelled in the marketplace. Graduated, you know, everything about it was awesome. But it was the same issue, the way I saw it. Now I'm not saying you go through a near-death experience or you try to commit suicide, and if you live, then you keep on. No, it's not like, well, the theme here is that it's the way we see things. And right now, King, the way you're seeing it right now is that, yeah, you know, thank God for my girlfriend. If it wasn't for her, I don't have a reason to smile. You just gave yourself you just took all the power away from yourself. Your best friend died, it sucks. Get over it. That's part of life. Yeah, I mean, I've had friends die in the military. My dog's about to die. You know, if you look at nature itself, there's a cyclical lifespan. Everything dies, and there's a winter, spring, and summer. That's life. It's how it is. It's how we deal with these things in life that we find out who we are. And if we deal with them in the correct way, then we really get the real blessings of life, the real power moments that really stand the test of time. But most of those moments, they don't come they don't come presented to you. No one can give them to you. You have to earn them. Those moments are like getting up in the morning and training your ass off for a marathon, and the day you cross that finish line, the exhilaration of victory, the way you feel, as great as that is. People watch it, the Boston Marathon that was the other day, people coming across the line, you look at it, you're like, wow, I want to be part of that. Well, that moment was paid forward through you know, years maybe or months of training when no one was watching and no one wanted to do it. They paid their time for that. You know, these moments of depression when things go wrong, once you overcome them, you become stronger from them. And it's that moment in life later that is built upon failure. Same with success. Success is never gotten on the first time usually. It's failure after failure after failure, learning from your failures from one to another to another. You know, trying, even if you get knocked down, you continue to try and continue to try. And ensuring you never fail to try. It's that mentality. It's the mentality, bring it on, motherfucker, I can take it. You can't break this shit. I'm stronger than you think I am. And everything you throw at me and all the hardships you throw at me, you might knock me down, but I get back up and I'll be stronger for it. It's that mentality that builds an iconic status that centuries from now people still talk about. The small pitfalls in life, the deaths in families, or a girl breaking up with you, getting fired from a job, losing your money, these are all lessons. They really are. They're presents in a way. But it's the perception on how you see that present. Do you allow it to destroy you, or do you allow it to change you? Is it a wake-up call saying, hey, you got to get off this path onto something else? It's a state of mind, guys. It's not a state of reality. I can't say that enough. If you're going through depression, there is a chemical depression, over time and stuff. And I'm not a psychiatrist, guys. I'm not going through that. I've never been to a psychiatrist. I don't know about the drugs and everything else. I think one drug just masks another drug. If you need this drug, then you need another drug. And you go down this fucking drug war, If you guys seen The Wolf of Wall Street, the fucker did uppers, and he had to bring downers, and he did enough coke here, and then he was just fucking drugged back and forth like playing ping pong with each other for high to low to keep it, or wipe it all clean. And we take charge of ourselves. Same with supplementation and getting ready for cover shoots. People are like, hey, do you take water retention pills? Do you take steroids? Do you take this? No, I don't take any of that shit. Because I cannot rely on that every single time for success. One day my body might reject it. Or maybe I'm holding too much water and the water pills I always tell me aren't working, and then my reputation's on the line and I can't provide. I don't like that scenario. That scenario is a busted situation. I can never repeat success that way. A true successful module takes the element of risk, or any kind of luck, or any kind of intangible third-party things, like your girlfriend can. You're giving her too much power. Love her, but she does not create you. You must be who you are. She enhances you, but without her, you are still yourself, still strong, still capable.